as much as we hate to admit it, we're all animals, and
Mhm.
and we respond just like animals do. And so it all started to make sense, and then became very passionate about simplifying it for other people. A lot of the stuff out there about self-care and stress management, or all of these buzzwords, they take a lot of work, and I'm not gonna say this doesn't take work, but it's pretty but it could be simple. It could be
Mm.
moments in time versus this, like, huge, 45 minutes of meditation or 30 minutes of running, which are great for you. Do them if
Mm.
you can, but the simple things can also be important.
Yeah,
Right.
and
Okay.
vets, I'm talking about vets because I don't really know much about other people, but vets don't often have time or inclination to spend 45 minutes on mindfulness
Right.
because they're often in the moment of stress.
Right, exactly, and so if we can start to say, "Let's do it within the workday," then
Mhm.
maybe you don't have to bring this home. Maybe you don't have to feel like you're never calming down all the time. Maybe you can start to understand your body reactions not as being broken or because your job sucks, and more because, wait a minute, what if I just slow this down a little bit and it's actually doing what it's supposed to, and I just use it when it's doing what it's supposed to versus all the time.
Mm.
Okay. Can I wind the clock back? You
Of
very
course.
glibly, you very glibly drifted over. You started as a trauma therapist.
Yes.
What exactly is a trauma therapist, and how did you get into that?
That's always the hardest question for me. I went into social work school thinking I was gonna work with kids, burnt out with kids before I ever worked with kids. Mm, I like children, I just don't like working with them in that capacity. Started working with refugee clients, and then became over time, became kind of this general trauma therapist. I do what's called EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, which
Yeah.
is a really cool technique that helps people reprocess their memories so that they're not stuck in them anymore. That's the simple answer. So, started doing that. I like it because it works, which is what helped me start to observe people's natural reactions and body responses while we're doing this, and led to all of that.
So
Right.